Hello, Mansi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. So you have done pulse diagnosis recently, right?
I have, yes. It was amazing.
Great to hear that. May I ask, like, what do you do?
I'm a stem cell educator at Cooper Surgical, so I work in the med tech industry.
Oh, wow, that's great. That gives a good perspective
Yeah.
of alternative medicine versus the Western medicine.
Yeah.
And what was your experience with pulse diagnosis?
It was really amazing. So at the time when I had it done, I was going through some severe health issues. I had some lesions in my brain. There was other stuff going on with my gut, and I was kind of in a bad state. And I was getting diagnostic tests through Western medicine, so like I was having CT scans and MRIs and other stuff. But that medication that they prescribed, it took a while to get there, and it wasn't really affecting my system in a way. And then I got the pulse diagnosis done. They were able to come to the same diagnosis that my other doctors had taken months to come to within a matter of minutes. And then they, of course, prescribed some herbal and alternate medicine that I've been taking since. And in my last MRI that I had just 2 weeks ago, everything is cleared. And the only thing that I have been taking is the medications that was prescribed through that pulse diagnosis that I had done about 2-3 months ago now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is an amazing story of healing to hear.
It was
You have not
magical.
taken the Western medicines?
No, I stopped it. Yeah, I haven't taken them since like December of last year.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they could find all the things that are going on, the lesions and everything,
Exactly.
just through pulse diagnosis.
Yeah.
And what do they do in pulse diagnosis?
It's very simple. You go and sit in front of whoever the practitioner is. They ask you to close your eyes. They'll take your wrist and literally place their hand like this, close their eyes, and then somehow, after a few seconds to a minute, they're able to come through with a conclusion of what's going on, and not just the surface level, but actually what the root cause of the problem is. Because a lot of these health issues are not just one thing. There's a whole surface level. There's a whole underneath layer of why things are happening. So they're able to actually get to that root cause of the problem and solve that. And once that's resolved, then of course automatically your surface level symptoms eventually will also resolve. So yeah.
And also you get to know your body type and
Yeah.
what imbalance is going on and what foods to eat.
Exactly, yeah. So they did that whole analysis on me and told me which types of foods to avoid, which types of food that I should be having more of based on my body type, because I am a Vata Pitta dosha, which basically means I have a lot of air and fire in my body. So there's certain types of foods that if I eat them, they will aggravate certain things, whereas some other foods are more, they're more subtle and calmer on my body. So they were able to tell me that, and I did use that to make some big dietary changes as well.
Absolutely, diet makes a huge difference, and I'm glad you had such a beautiful healing experience.
Right.
Thank you for this sharing, Mansi.
Of course, no worries. And I would recommend it to anybody who's thinking about it. If you don't get like needles getting poked into you, this is like the best way to get an absolutely accurate diagnosis.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No problem.